Have you been wondering why you have become irritable? Why you don't want to talk much? Why you dislike people? Why you don't have any charm for your favorite things? Why you are demotivated? Why you think too much? Why you feel exhausted? And why you are constantly surrounded by uncertainties? At times, people consider this normal or even situational. But should you really consider this normal or situational? Have you been wondering why you have found yourself in these situations? One possible explanation for why you are experiencing these feelings is that your mental health is deteriorating. Everyone's mental health, just like physical health, has an impact regardless of whether they have a mental illness or not. Depending on the stresses in your life, your mental and emotional well-being changes from time to time. So it's always a good idea to check in with yourself and see where your mental health is going. So here are 10 signs that your mental health is actually getting worse day by day, even though you may be ignoring them for other reasons. The first sign of declining mental health is a tendency to feel overwhelmed. Did you notice that you have been experiencing feelings of being overwhelmed more frequently than usual? Does it feel more like you have 10 things to do just because you have a list of things to do for 2 or 3 tasks? A sign that your mental health is deteriorating is when you begin to experience feelings of being overwhelmed by the things that you do on a daily basis. Sherry Jacobson, a psychotherapist, suggests that the sensation of being mentally overwhelmed may be an inherent response to an excessive amount of stress from the outside world. Keep a journal, meditate, or engage in mindfulness practices to assist you in coping with this overwhelming feeling. The second sign of declining mental health is a loss of interest in small things. Do your favorite activities suddenly become boring to you? If you've lost interest in the small things in life, it's a sign that your mental health isn't in great shape. You may be feeling this way because you are experiencing an overload of stress in your life, or you are feeling overwhelmed by your duties and to-do lists. When you lose interest and no longer enjoy your hobbies and activities, this could be an indication of depression. If you believe this is happening to you, please know that you are not alone and that help is on the way. Talk to a trusted friend or family member or a mental health professional to gain the support you need to get through these difficult moments. The third sign of declining mental health is a decreased desire to socialize with others as you once did. Does it seem like interacting with people these days is more exhausting than it used to be? When it comes to interacting with other people, we all have a standard level of comfort, regardless of whether we are more of an introvert, an extrovert, or somewhere in between. It is important to pay attention to this if you begin to feel that you are falling below your comfort level. It is important to keep in mind that engaging in conversation with other people can help improve your mood, even if it does not feel like it right now. The fourth indicator of declining mental health is mental and emotional instability. Do you ever feel as if there are so many things going on around you that you can't seem to focus on anything? If that's the case, you are not alone. It is normal to feel this way on occasion, especially when you are under a lot of stress. However, if you are feeling scattered and as if things are spinning out of control, this could indicate that your mental health is suffering. According to a psychologist, you are most likely feeling scattered because you are unable to find your center. This means that in order for your brain to feel more organized, you must first feel at peace with yourself. Mindfulness practices, such as yoga and meditation, are excellent activities to begin your journey toward inner peace. The fifth indicator of deteriorating mental health is a lack of consistent sleep patterns. Have you developed a sleep schedule that appears to be completely random? If you have a desire to wake up at a particular time in the morning, do you find that you end up sleeping for the entire day? If you have a sleep routine that is not consistent, this may be an indication that your life is becoming more stressful and that your mental health is gradually deteriorating. When you are having trouble controlling the amount of sleep you get, you might want to consider establishing a schedule in which you wake up and go to bed at the same time every day. When you do this, your body will return to its normal routine of sleep and waking cycles, and as a result, you will no longer experience any disruptions to your sleep. Establishing a consistent sleep schedule is essential for maintaining good mental health. The sixth indicator of deteriorating mental health is that you are constantly exhausted. Despite getting enough sleep and eating correctly, do you always feel drained? Mental fatigue can develop as a result of long-term stress, and it can feel like you're climbing a mountain. More than just tired, when you are this drained and consistently exhausted, you may struggle to accomplish anything. Doctors recommend practicing thankfulness, relaxation, and yoga, as well as speaking with a mental health specialist who can prescribe medication if necessary. Experts say love plays a very revitalizing role in this particular scenario. This love could be with a person, a pet, a hobby, or even anything else. The seventh sign of declining mental health is feeling anxious. Do you wake up in the morning with a crushing sense of anxiety that lasts the entire day? Is anxiety interfering with your daily activities? Declining mental health frequently corresponds with growing anxiety. Regardless of whether you have a specific anxiety disorder or not, anxiety affects everyone. It is extremely important to monitor your anxiety levels because a significant change can reveal a lot about your mental health. Anxiety is a stress response that can manifest as a wide range of psychological and physical symptoms. When you are overly anxious, you may notice that your heart rate and breathing rate increase, and you might experience a bout of nausea. The eighth sign of depleting mental health is an inability to pay attention. Do you find it more difficult to concentrate and maintain your focus? When you're reading, is it hard to comprehend? Do you have to read the same passage again and again? However, it could be related to psychological disorders such as ADHD, depression, or anxiety. A lack of focus is also likely to be caused by stress or poor self-care habits. It can be frustrating to lose focus so frequently, and those feelings are valid and understandable. Remember to take care of yourself and know that help is available as you need it. The ninth sign of poor mental health is that you are having difficulty controlling your impulses. Do you behave more impulsively now? Are you possibly engaging in activities you shouldn't? Whether it's retail therapy, binge watching all of your shows, or spending hours playing video games, acting on impulse can indicate deteriorating mental health. You may develop some unhealthy habits to cope with life stress, satisfy yourself, or distract yourself from a major issue in your life. Journaling, mindfulness, and therapy are excellent ways to begin exploring some of these issues. The 10th sign of declining mental health is your inability to feel grounded. Similar to feeling centered, when you are grounded, you are feeling confident and balanced within yourself. According to an energy worker and meditation coach, grounding starts with the root chakra at the base of the spine, which is known to help you feel secure. Activities that connect your body with the world around you, such as hiking, meditating, or walking outside, are all great ways to help you find your sense of grounding. And when you feel grounded, you are better able to cope with stress and navigate through life's challenges. Can you relate to any of the points discussed in this video? Do you believe your mental health may be deteriorating? If so, be aware that you have access to support. For support, speak with a family member, close friend, or mental health professional. If this video helped you and you believe it can help someone else too, please like and share.